hem alçat les mans, hem intentat refundar la societat de forma solidària, hem intentat crear un nou vincle social.
We're back on the phone, babies.
I seguim i seguirem. Lamentablement, entre totes i tots, hem sigut incapaces de frenar el malson. Encara,
we're just comparing witness out here.
No hem tingut prou
We've got a little lineup of police behind us.
Malauradament,
and they've already walked out into the crowd once or twice. Once they did a little march.
Segueixen aplicant les dosis de dolor de l'ajust estructural i castiguen amb duresa les que aixequen les mans i les paraules. Insulten la possibilitat del naixement d'una nova dignitat.
Big difference in picture, folks. Sorry. But we're working on getting a better little camera. We have a better camera now, so I just make sure we have some more batteries.
La desesperació,
and we'll have a better live stream.
La falta d'esperança mastegada en silenci. I esclaten dies com la vaga general del 29N. I esclatarà sempre i quan no es resolguin les causes que fan néixer la rebel·lió. Volem dir que ens agradaria que les coses fossin d'una altra manera, sobretot perquè és la nostra gent qui en aquestes ocasions s'endú la pitjor part. Les vides trencades per la repressió són les vides trencades de la nostra gent. Aquestes són les ruptures que de lluny ens han de preocupar per sobre de les altres. Per tant, ens agradaria que les coses fossin d'una altra manera, que la majoria social, multitudinària i creativa transformés d'arrel les causes del malestar. Aquesta és la nostra voluntat i responsabilitat. I és la voluntat i la responsabilitat dels centenars de persones que han estat torturades, detingudes, represaliades i empresonades en els darrers mesos d'aquesta crisi social. No sembla ser aquesta la voluntat dels qui governen. Les reformes penals, la criminalització de qualsevol forma de lluita ens situen un carreró sense sortida.
Are you connected to the internet with that?
Right now there's no Wi-Fi here.
I have no Wi-Fi, Jake. I can turn it on for you if you want to be on the internet.
I condemnem els que ens condemnen a una vida de precarietat i submissió. Condemnem els que ens condemnen a la pobresa i a la falta de llibertat. Els que ens condemnen al conflicte social. Solidaritat i suport mutu a tota aquella gent que com nosaltres pateix l'ajust estructural capitalista.
I got a Wi-Fi network up, it's running.
Yeah, later. He's gonna take the iPad over to McDonald's and download it.
No, this is got, okay.
Amb totes les companyes i companys que lluny de veure passivament que la vida és destruïda per la dictadura dels mercats, es comprometen a fons per crear, amb la lluita comuna, una nova col·lectivitat lliure, digna i solidària.
Yeah, we're just out here bearing witness, folks, on a Labor Day night. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay here at the site. I guess I'm going to stick around. I don't want to see the police beating anybody up. So I guess I'm going to stick around and bear witness as is needed. I got plenty of juice. I got about 6 hours worth of broadcast time. So I got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time.
2012, protesters throughout Spain marked the first anniversary of the 15M movement by retaking the streets and squares of over 80 cities.
A year ago, on the 15th of May, all over Spain, people started occupying public spaces.
Groups of people came out to the squares, and they decided
we're down
to
here.
go back to their places.
This is movie night. We're towards later in the day of Occupy.
Over the past year, the 15M movement has been growing and moving from the central squares into local neighborhoods and communities all across Spain.
After the first stage of the 15M of the last year, and after the people expressed on the squares their indignation, they began to think what could they do in their daily life.
And also in the whole year you have seen also going from the squares to the neighborhoods and creating like a social solidarity.
To mark 1 year of continuous resistance, the 15M movement organized 4 days of demonstrations, workshops, discussions and actions.
Sorry about that.
On May 12th, hundreds of thousands of ordinary
these are actually the best
workers and the unemployed all over Spain took to the streets.
Movement is coming back, and we are going to occupy the plazas again.
Sorry about that.
In Barcelona, people set up tents and rebuilt the infrastructure of the occupied square.
We got about 30 people out here tonight watching movies.
For action and a hub for information.
Everybody's
many
being
different
peaceful.
platforms that grew strong through the 15M movement.
It is dark out here and it's hard to see.
1 year since the first square was occupied in Spain. The movement celebrated by organizing a day of action. The first actions targeted banks that are evicting people from their homes.
Today is a day of action. Right now, there are mediators talking with the banks inside and affected people also inside. We have got, but the people could go inside to make a negotiation. This action is being repeated in 4
Don't
different
blame me if you drop off and you're watching.
In the afternoon, students marched from Plaza Catalunya to the headquarters of the Popular Party, Spain's right-wing party that took power last November. They staged a mock funeral and mourned the death of their public education system.
Quality of the public university is going down. What we are seeing is that public education is a right, and what they're trying to do is to put the rights into the market.
The money you've got to pay to study is increasing by 60%.
The day of actions culminated with an encampment outside the CaixaBank's headquarters in Barcelona. Hundreds of people set up camp to draw attention to the bank's role in creating and perpetuating the financial and housing crisis in Spain. In the coming months, these networks of solidarity will likely prove to be an essential source of strength as they confront the next wave of the crisis.
It's not just happening in Spain, it's not just happening in London, it's not just happening in France or United States or Latin America, but it's happening everywhere. The only way is to have a lot of mobilization on the streets and from a wide spectrum of different people.
Rebel Cinema here late here on a Monday morning, Monday night, by the way. The Bay Bridge is finally opened up. And BART will run until 5 o'clock in the morning, I believe. Uh-oh, we lost the sound. So we're down to silent movies now.
From San Francisco and LA. So now it's there. Done. Now you fucking know me. Now you fucking know me. You know me. Sometimes I get freaking cold, dude.
Ugh. I'm getting tired, folks. Use a cup of coffee. I'm not used to being away from my caffeine at home. As a coder and programmer, I'm at home a lot and drinking lots of coffee. Helps the mental process. Sorry for the little shimmery effect. Doesn't have the best lens, but we'll have the other camera going. As soon as I haven't found the right batteries for it yet. I'm looking for ones that are a little bit stronger. They have some double capacity batteries that I'm looking for because I'm only getting about an hour's worth of live streaming on the Samsung Galaxy. Whereas I get 3 on this, where this processor is only a dual core. On the camera, it's a quad core, and it actually gets hot when you touch it. That's for all you live stream techies.
95% of the time it's going to be. Yeah, unless there's a random transvestite, then you can't call it either way. It's like, yeah, I just need you. I came up on all this in like less than a day. Although I need a couple.
Yeah, the sound disappeared on our video here. We were all watching. Now I'm wishing I could do a close-up. Anyway, I'll be at the Berkeley Post Office tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock to broadcast GA, as we have another occupation. We did have another occupation going on in Berkeley. And I'll be going online around 6. I'm going to I'm going to try and live stream the GA. If I can't live stream it, I am going to, I'll record it and then post it to YouTube. And you should check out my YouTube channel. All live streams are archived on YouTube at Freeman. It's YouTube/channels/Freeman Sullivan. Or you can just get on YouTube and then search for Freeman Sullivan and I'll come up and you can check out the videos. I have over 300 videos of demonstrations dating back for a year and a half. So do check those out. From almost the very beginning of Occupy, which is, this is one of the reasons I have come out for the commemoration, is because Occupy has motivated me to live stream, and now I'm back to producing media again, which is something I wasn't doing. After my injury, it's got me back into the community and organizing. And for those of you who were expecting a live stream on Friday, I had a little medical problem that I'm not at liberty to discuss online, so you had to know me. But I had a little problems, but I'm okay now. And I'm sorry for missing the demonstration, one that I did call, and I accept full responsibility for being a dumbass. Can't always be right. Anyway, it's pretty peaceful down here generally. You know, the police, I think, are really worried that we're going to try and set up another Occupy down here. And I can pretty much tell you that that's not going to happen. But we are stronger than ever, and there has been a real uptick in the number of demonstrations that have been happening in San Francisco lately. And the resistance has gotten much stronger to the multinational corporations and to the government, which is bought and paid for by the multinational corporations, which are poisoning your food supply with GMOs. I could go on with the list. We're right now, our video is talking about climate change, and specifically, we had a real disaster here. The Chevron refinery blew up. We were actually lucky that no one was killed at the time that it happened. It was one of the largest explosions in the Bay Area, and you could see it for miles. And there's thousands of lawsuits that have been generated by the Chevron refinery accident because they basically poisoned the community of Richmond, who has to live in the shadow of this refinery. So that's kind of what that video is about. I could probably get a little closer so you can see it, but I'm just trying to keep an eye on the police officers here, and because they have been walking up on people, and there has been a chance of violence, and I'm a witness for peace, and that's what I'm here. That's what this live stream is all about. So you can watch if you want, participate in the live stream by logging onto the social stream. Wouldn't mind hearing from you. Let me know how the picture's coming up. I'll do a little more tweeting and see if we can get an audience. But more than just I'm glad you're watching. We'll get the sound back too, yay. Yeah, Vlad is definitely right that the telephoto lens is definitely better. We're going to be having a series of lectures, upcoming lectures. We're going to be having them at City College of San Francisco, live streaming, how to build up your audience in social media. And we're also going to have lectures at East Bay Media Center. And in order to participate in these, you can come to the lecture, but in order to participate and actually gain some knowledge, bring your smartphone, and I'll show you how to install the app on your phone, and we'll get you up and running with a live stream of your very own. So do check on that East Bay Media Center. I'll be posting updates to the website activiststream.com, activistream.com. Also, I have another website up and running, 6th.org, sixth.org. That website's hyper-local about 6th Street and the Lower Tenderloin. We're offering hard news stories there. So if you're watching from the Lower Tenderloin or street corridor there around Selma, 5th Street, 7th Street, and you have news to report, log on to the site 6th.org and request membership. There's a link there where you can get a membership and sign up, and to the website if you like to report on hard news. And hard news, basically hard news is if you have like chit chat or anything about the area, because it is a hot news area in San Francisco. Lots going on around there.
Think about it. The First Amendment in action. They should hear these cops talking, dude.
What are they talking about?
They're talking about the tent situation. And
situation.
yeah, I'm listening to every word, dude.
Good for you. Well, that's important.
Got my good ear. I got my good ear out there, brother.
Well, I'm here for backup in case you need it.
I'm all right.
The live is good to have.
You want to get regular video? Yeah, because this picture's not the greatest. Okay, you can see that.
Yeah, that's why I'm rolling the HD.
I don't have the nice camera. We're out. The battery's dead, right?
I'm just gonna roll the HD when there's a situation. And
well, I ordered some batteries the other night. I got two.
Documentation archive. You know.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm down here for too. I had two batteries that.
Well, live though lets people know the situation right now.
Yeah, right.
Things like that.
Yeah. So I'm just going to keep it up and running. You know.
Not to mention, this is a great gathering. There's been a lot of people here all day. There's still a lot of people here watching.
Yeah, I know. We still got a nice little crowd.
You know, there's what?
Right.
30, 40 people here still?
Yeah, still, right.
You know, we probably had a good day. Hey,
yeah.
Brother, what's going on?
So I guess the next thing is like failure to
We're
disperse.
live, so I'm not going to be calling out names.
Yeah, we don't.
Even
We're
though you
not like
said
trying to
mine.
get any evidence.
But mine's okay. I know I'm just.
have a sign that says live.
Yeah, mine.
Find internet.
I'm sorry, man.
I love you.
Don't worry. You're preserved on the internet forever. I do archive these at YouTube/channels/FreemanSullivan. They're also up on my ActivistStream.com site. All the other videos that I have. I think I have 90 posted to the ActivistStream site. And I'm getting ready to put my entire YouTube collection on there because I really don't like copyrights. And YouTube telling me what I can post on my site and what I can't post. So that's the reason I have set up a server and everything. And you can also, if you're an anarchist or an anti-authoritarian and you want to get your message out online, I will provide free free web services. We're purchasing. We have a bunch of web servers that we're going to be purchasing in Iceland. After I've been checking around, that seems to be the best deal. So if you are somebody who's anti-authoritarian and you have a cause or something that you're working on, you can get web space for free. We'll even help you out with domain registration and get you all set up, and we can have you up in a fully functional Drupal content management system website in no time.
Let's try to keep track of Scud right now.
Yeah, and now we got more police officers that have been showing up. Just 2 more. And they're going to get ready to try and push people out of the square here. Saying it's time to go, no more Occupy. And we don't like that too much. Especially, since we don't plan on staying out here all night anyway. At least I don't.
Okay, I'm about ready to go.
I'm going to try to stay around for a bit. Yeah, I think they're going to away. I don't know if it's such a good idea to be sticking around.
We know all these guys.
Okay.
We've been doing this for like 8 months.
Since we're playing games with equipment, I'm going to test out the night vision on this.
You and your games are crazy. I'm so jealous.
It doesn't have night vision.
No, but it's nice because you can get zoom. You can get zoom.
Yeah, because
It is something we don't have on this particular live stream, folks. Sorry about that. But we are hanging out.
It would be nice to have night vision on this. It does see very well at night.
Yeah, you don't need it if you got zoom, though.
Huh?
You don't really need it if you've got a good lens and
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a good lens. I
keep telling you can live stream off
It
of
would
that.
be nice if somebody would donate a better lens, or if there was a philanthropist out there that would donate to the Citizen Journalist Group. We could all use donations.
Yeah, we need Wi-Fi.
Some of us that are dedicated, we've put our credit and our lives on the line for our equipment, and put our equipment and our bodies on the line at times.
Yeah, for the cause, right?
Sometimes we get our equipment smashed.
Yeah, I put my body on the line.
Stolen.
Well, I keep a pretty weather eye out on all my shit.
That's right there. Switch that setting. God, it's so hard to focus on night. What? Mike, move so I can take a shot. Thanks.
I was trying to hide you.
You get great bandwidth down here. That's one thing I can say is the bandwidth down here is pretty good. Now, see if you had a Wi-Fi card, you could post those pictures right away.
I have a Wi-Fi card, but it needs to be programmed.
Oh.
The Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one. I just need to set up a program, and it would need to be attached to
because right now
it has to be attached to a specific Wi-Fi device. So
I'm connected right now.
I'd have to program it to connect to your device, or.
Well, that's not too hard to do.
No, but I mean we'd have to have a computer on site.
Because you want to get all the evidence. You want to get any evidence that you have.
It out and get
Okay, we'll come over to my
do
house,
that.
right?
All right.
And
well, not tonight, because I got to stay here and guard.
I know, but
another night sometime. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause you know where I live. You got my phone number.
Or during the day.
Yeah, come during the day. It's fine. Yeah, I welcome it.
Lunch.
You know. And because it's important to get all the evidence off your device before the cops take it.
Yeah,
if you're going to be out here,
instant. There's an instant backup. Yeah, there's a lot of the anons that I've talked to.
Yeah, because you know you can knock this camera down.
It up, so if they grab your shit, it goes right.
Yeah, you can
to
break
the
this camera. It's already loaded. It's already uploaded to the internet. Like that's one thing I like about Ustream over the app BAMuser. BAMuser has a nicer app for doing the actual like live stream.
I wish.
But if you close down the thing accidentally, it doesn't save your picture for you.
I wish Livestream had an app for the device because it would be a good comparison.
Well, they do.
They have a better.
You just have to pay money for it.
Yeah, you have to pay money for it.
Yeah.
See, that's the
and
thing.
I'm already generating advertisements.
Ustream dumbs down our quality video.
Yeah, I know.
You know
Well, not
so
really.
I mean, they've given some of us. I mean, I do. A lot of people have said that my video is clear, so I don't know if they gave me HD or what. Mine's supposed to be. I know, actually, it's not supposed to be. I know my station is commercial free.
Mine isn't. You know what I tell people on the site?
What's that?
Is that if you're watching and you don't want ads, just put AdBlock Plus on your browser, and that totally blocks any ads.
I know, but you know how many people are out there who don't want to have to either
but you know how easy it is
stupid to fucking figure
you know how easy it is to install AdBlock Plus? It's you just click. It's 3 clicks.
You know how many people are that really can't function?
Yeah.
That,
you know how many people are still using Internet Explorer?
It would ending up adware or something.
Dude, I watch people sitting doing live streams with their camera held vertically the whole time, and you got to look at if you're the first thing I tell people is make sure the camera's turned sideways, because if you're trying to shoot a live stream, it has to be 16:9, right?
Are you recordizing or live streamizing?
Both.
Oh, cool.
Those are closed.
They all get. Anything that's more than a minute gets posted, right? I'm just gotta, point it.
I was just checking. Does it do the touch?
Yeah, this one's touch. You can on that side. Yeah, this has been a good phone. I've had it for a while. I've had it for about 1.5 years now.
That's your other one. I keep. You get one, you get the other.
And it's real sturdy. And I've dropped it on many occasions. Gotten it wet.
Yeah.
It's got a solid body.
Viewers on right now, just as a quick announcement, we have a friend here that helped put on this whole demonstration today, and we know him as God. He was at a Occupy last week, and while he was gone, somebody broke into his house, stole his personal effects and his medication, that being marijuana in the state.
He's a patient.
He is a patient. He is legal, and a variety of other things, as well as some keys to his house and his vehicle. So his property and his potential life is still in danger. So
they caught the people
as a close friend, I've tried to tell him that you need to step up his security.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
He isn't.
I
don't want to be rude. He is an older gentleman, and he is a very, very cool guy. He is a veteran. So that being said, he's I sense in any sense a hero, and he fights for freedom, truth, justice, and all the things that Occupy stands for on a consistent basis. He is a professional protester and just a wonderful person. So if you can send out some prayers or whatever you guys do out there, it would be great that we can catch these people and have
get them set up with
be done
closed circuit television, right?
God, huh?
I said cameras do help.
Cameras do help. Yeah. I told him. I said he needs to get
closed circuit
security
TV,
system.
Is it cool if I talk for a little bit? Because I just want to go ahead and nail down the obvious. No matter how obvious it is, it's important that we keep getting the obvious out there because people are just difficult to reach. It's okay. I used to be one of them, so I understand. Crazy Matt's here, cool. And so are these 7 standing individuals aside with the charge of carrying through executive orders at the base level of how things usually run here, which doesn't include the right to assemble. They're going to throw a bunch of this nonsense about, well, what part is public and private and what part is the park or just city owned or whatever. It doesn't matter for the simple reason that even if it's federal property and they did go in Berkeley and have them rip that down, they ripped it down for all these reasons that really didn't have anything to do with the reason why we were there, simply because those elements were there. That is not very governing. That is kind of not governing. If they wanted to fucking help us, they'd be here to help that element not be a problem for the people who want to be here, regardless of what people think inclusion is. If they want to have a problem with that, if they want to have some kind of inclusion into resolving that, then that is what they need to do. Not play this fucking game of just saying you can't have it, because that is the non-existence of having what is said to be had, no matter what process it goes through, claimed to be judiciary, congressional, or executive. It no longer exists if it no longer exists to serve that purpose. That is what this is. No longer existing to serve that purpose. It could be said in different ways, maybe plainer, maybe simpler. That is the overall idea, though, which is why that amendment right was given to us. Not to set us up, but to give us set up to work with in case we needed to upon realization of this. That is all I have to say about that for now. It should be obvious.
If they don't know, then how can they?
So the lovely cinema is being deconstructed. Yeah, I'm like I was good. Like it's like voices from the dark out here. Somebody's whispering now.
We have to. No, you it's ready to be arrested.
Are you still alive? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so quick update. We do have some volunteers to stand up for the cause. What cause is that, you might ask? That is oppression of the homeless. At this point, being able to sleep outdoors.
If you want to give a longer talk, why don't we move over here in the light so people can see your face?
Sure. Oh, you want to see my face?
Yeah, come on. You're a handsome guy. Come on. We got a nice background here. Let's get a good shot going, right?
Over here.
All right. There we go.
So we do have some volunteers that are willing to be arrested if need be, or take a ticket to stand up for this protest. This vigil will be declared here by the people that I've spoken to that are putting on the event or participating directly in the event and have been part of the organization of the event. Right now I know of three individuals that are willing to stay here and either take that ticket or be arrested. So we'll see what happens tonight.
What can I get you for?
647E is a camping sit-lie. There's a camping
ordinance. Sit-lie, yeah.
There's sit-lie and there's a camping ordinance. I'm not sure. I heard there was a change. I was gone for 8 months, so I'm not sure exactly. We could get some details from Mike Zint. He would be able to tell you more. Right. He is one of the frontline soldiers at the 101, as most of you know that have been following, and he is one of the organizers, one of the many organizers in this event, and he is a strong adversary against the oppression of the homeless and the Federal Reserve, Monsanto, the Fukushima incident, which is being covered up. He is wants to expose, how dangerous, or wants to help
no eating the
expose how
seafood anymore.
dangerous nuclear material is and how we shouldn't be using it. We've got a lot of other.
Isn't the actual plume going to reach our
things on the
coast in a
board
little
as
bit?
always, but
We're due for some nuclear radiation here in about a week, I think.
no, it's already hit us. It was 3 days ago.
Oh, the wave from
It was
Fukushima, the
coming
plume?
in. Yeah, so that was the 27th that came out, and it was supposed to hit us 3 days later. That would have been like 30th. So yeah, it already hit.
Okay.
All of Hawaii, all of the West Coast has been nailed with radiation.
And what's the actual time of curfew? That was the other question I had. I'm
sorry?
The actual time of the curfew here in the park. What hours they said that we have to leave?
The curfew, I think standard is 11 p.m.
Okay, it's 10:20 right now.
Yeah. Like
Nice having that big clock here.
Mike would know more on those kinds of details as to the specifics of the laws, because I've been traveling around gathering laws on a variety of other states and localities. It's been difficult from one place to another and seeing how it is. You can fly a sign facing, the sidewalk, but you can't fly it facing towards traffic, but you can face towards traffic without a sign. And it depends on where you're at for these a variety of different laws that take effect.
Yeah, you know anything about the jungle?
One way or another, it's oppression of the homeless, or oppression of people living on the streets that are. Maybe there's somebody out there that's living out here that's homeless that has a job, and I'm sure I've met a few. They prefer to live out here. Who's to say that we have to have a house and an address? I know some people have argued that point.
Well, anybody can get general delivery at the post office.
Well, I'm sorry?
I said anybody can get general delivery at the post office.
Yeah, I've actually been denied general delivery at the
Seriously?
post office. Seriously. I tried in Colorado at it was a little town near Boulder.
Because all you need is ID.
Broomfield is the name of the town, and the postmaster denied me the ability to receive mail there without a physical address.
What?
Yeah, and I told him that I was a veteran, and I told him that I have an ID, I'm a citizen and stuff. He said it didn't matter, I needed to have a physical address to be able to get general delivery there. And I was like, how do you, that's...
Yeah, it was a lot different.
He said that things have changed since 9/11. That's what he said.
That way, that's not a reason.
He said they made new policy.
Well, he's not the actual authority.
I don't think he read the rules right or something.
No, you should have went higher up.
I recently went somewhere, and maybe they've changed the rules back where you can get general delivery without.
You should be able to get it with just an ID.
I did do that, but then again, I did say I had an address when I got it. So, it was a friend's address, but I wasn't living there.
Well, I know the way the law works here in San Francisco, and you can go to. You don't have to notify them of anything.
Thanks, you guys. That was
and
awesome.
You can have mail sent there.
Yeah. I kind of went in. That was a great show. Thank you. Wonderful production. Peter, brother, that was a good job. You go, okay. Saying goodnight to friends that are just putting up the show that was on tonight. Sorry, I got slightly distracted.
That's
What was
okay.
your question?
I was going to ask you about the jungle.
The jungle.
Yeah, they discovered a
jungle.
a homeless encampment that has been referred to as the jungle for many years
This
in San Jose.
Oh.
Right, 100. Yeah, it's like almost 200 people are living
Here?
there. No, in San Jose.
Oh, yes, I've heard recently a lot of police oppression towards those encampments that are underneath freeways and stuff in the San Jose area.
Yeah, that's
when I
only
say recently,
hours
that
drive
was
from
last
here.
year, last summer when I heard about that, and then I have heard additionally in places like Chicago, other major cities, that they're doing the same thing, where they're forcing people that are living already in drastic conditions, terrible, conditions by some standards, forcing them to get up and move along, move along. While at the same time, churches build more buildings. They clothe their bishops and archbishops.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
priests
Everybody's
and
wearing
stuff
gold.
in the fine clothing that they wear, and yet the poor still struggle for something to eat and a place to sleep. Okay, so the churches help feed them, but where are they sleeping? Why isn't there more housing available through the church systems? They're doing quite well, if you ask me. So, I mean, I digress. I go from one subject to another. I can do this.
That's
all night
okay.
long.
It's all right.
The man with the sax. That man has been playing that sax and that song forever.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody knows him.
It's actually not too bad. He's
It's
a
nice
good
and
player.
soothing, but sometimes if you hear it night after night after night, it gets on your nerves.
Yeah, I know. It's anything,
I heard
like
it for
anything,
a year
right?
and a half straight here at Occupy.
He's kind of our serenader at night.
Yeah.
I understand.
It is in
But
San
he needs a place to
Francisco.
play.
It is in San Francisco without him. Looks like we have some police activity. Is that the camera?
Oh yeah, we got a little police section now.
At least donated to us. He signed the bottom of it.
He's right here.
Hey!
Take your tin down, please.
It's protected by First Amendment.
Take your tin down, please.
Why does he need to take a sit down?
Destroy lives elsewhere, yeah?
I'm just asking you, this very object out.
Why does he have to take it down?
Oh, because it's car code 3.12.
No, these are the park rangers. These aren't SFPD officers. Identify.
Put it in the center of one.
We don't want to run off.
Thanks for retweet out there.
Where you say park property, stop and back side.
Outside that park.
Okay.
But that's not. That'll be the city property. It's going to be a city property, so then PD's going to tell you guys to take it down.
Don't protect about the First Amendment.
Okay, I understand, but your tent is not going to be able to do nothing. Okay, your tent is going to come down.
Then we will file suit against the city.
That's fine. That's fine.
We have documentation on live TV ready to go.
That's fine.
I would rather you guys did break the law.
Okay. So, what kind of conclusion have we come to here? You're going to take down the tent.
Oh yeah, and why is that?
Park property to take care of that. And they're going to use 647 E.
You're the lead officer. So, you're telling him to take the tent down. That's a violation of the Constitution, Bill of Rights. Therefore, I, as a citizen, am going to place you, two of you, under citizen's arrest. I expect you to turn yourselves into these officers here.
So we're going to move the backpack to the tent?
Yes.
I'm going to sit
No, we're going to take you in the tent. Hey guys, you got gear in the tent? Can you get it?
Aye.
Boy.
Got anything in the tent? Got anything in the tent? Better get it out.
Names and badge numbers.
The tent isn't criminal.
Everything's being handled quite nicely.
Names and badge numbers. Get the notebook.
Oh, God.
Watch yourself, brother.
So we'll have to move the visual to
Right.
property, which is public property, which is the same as park property.
Oh, okay, I know where there's some
Oh, we can put the tent on.
Is that fact? Is this everything is being
That's fact. They're
situated?
actually trying to
Everything
abridge
is
our right
situated.
to assemble.
Everything is being yeah. Is everything being
This is actually the bag that holds the tent, you guys. But just for now, I'm putting a lot of the equipment in here. I was under the impression we could keep the tent going further than camping.
We can. We're not going to listen to the law.
kids hang on it?
Yeah.
They don't know the law. They don't give a shit about the law.
Right? You want to like?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they got the guns.
They got what?
The guns, they got the guns.
They got the sticks.
Yeah,
They got the
the
desire to do
sticks.
violence on peaceful protesters who don't obey.
Is that thing still rolling?
Oh,
Good.
we're live, man. We are live.
So then that means that I can just go ahead and place the rest of the officers, citizens arrest, since they're not willing to do their job and arrest that man, and they are continuing to violate our First Amendment right.
Okay, is the tent empty?
No, not yet.
You're all traitors. Traitors to not only this country, but humanity. Thank you very much for being such assholes.
Hey,
You sleep. Sorry. These assholes.
Watch yourself there, brother.
What's the point of having First Amendment right to peaceably assemble if we don't have a place to assemble?
As long as you stay there.
Yeah, we're using the tent from here. And it's just begin and apparently tough.
Alright, if there's anyone sitting on their duff that could give me a hand here, that'd be appreciated.
We're down here at Chelsea Manning Plaza here at the Embarcadero BART station
Yeah.
in San Francisco. It's about 10:40 right now. 10:30 rather, I'm sorry. And you know it wouldn't be Occupy if it wasn't for the police.
Get their vote.
What we got left? We got the forks and the stuff. No, we got the forks and the Nick.
Who's the flag I just handed out here?
Oh, there's
Anyone
my
else
bus.
paying attention?
Bye, bus.
There's a flag. I just handed it out to someone.
Hand it to Matt.
Matt. Where is Matt? Yes.
Looks like he prepared that. I can't feel anymore.
Here's my buddy with the bullhorn.
What about the bullhorn?
Alright, let's use the thing. Let's try to herd the cats. Let the group know what's happening.
Raise the bell.
What? Everyone.
Give me the fucking horn, stud.
Alright, everybody in Chelsea Manning Plaza needs to kind of listen up right now and pay attention to their surroundings. called situational awareness. The establishment method, you don't. The police are currently, actually the park rangers right now, have asked us to move our operation off of the park. This is going to force us into a situation where we're now on city property and have to enter a second phase of negotiation with the SFPD. This concerns your immediate future. Everybody here who gives half a rat's turd about what's happening here, as we've been here all day, should come to the front of the plaza and help us figure out how we're going to get through the night. We need as little wingnut participation as possible and as much intellectual engagement and calm, cool reasoning as possible. Please help me facilitate the rest of the night.
Right on.
Can't go. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Look at him.
He has a point on that. He's like, the only reason why we're here is because we're following these rules. And it's like, what if we have to camp one day in our own way?
Well, good. Come down and join us.
We've got the
now what?
This is not a hangout. Listen, we have the
You gotta go spend a lot of money
problems
to go somewhere else in order
of
to camp. That's
delineating
designated
who's
for you to camp.
participating in a constitutionally guaranteed right and who's
Don't you
just
like
crashing.
camping?
Shut the fuck up, Anthony.
Okay,
We need clarity, brother, and I'm getting mad at the lack of clarity being exhibited.
I was getting clarity.
Fine.
Yeah,
Please
that's
just
totally different.
help me help the group by remaining calm.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
That's cool with me. Yeah, I just had to release it out. I can't hold it.
We're gonna have it right here with everybody involved.
And the situation has grown remarkably tense for those of you that are watching.
Yeah, what's going on is the same thing that's been going on.
It's going to continue.
A total, complete abridgment of people's right to do anything, really, and especially assemble and organize amongst themselves. And that's the only reason why they're doing it here and not other places where encampments are built up on city property, park property, you name it.
Oh yeah, well, it has to do with politics. That's definite.
I've been all over the city, and they're all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
And they are known to be all over the place.
Well, poor people need to have a place to go to. In this city where a one-bedroom apartment costs you $2,100 a month. So, like, if you're working at making $11 an hour, you can barely afford to pay rent.
It's not even about an economic status. The economics definitely should concern people, but poor, rich, doesn't matter. Upper class, middle class, lower class, no. That does not factor in the Constitution. It factor into the Bill of Rights, the right to assemble.
Okay, guys. As far as the park, as long as it's down, we're good. As long as it's down. As far as the park, as far as the right now.
We are at the park. At the park. At the park. I understood. I got you guys.
Never a dull moment.
Nah, I knew it was going to come to this.
Of course.
Yeah.
At least we didn't have to spend the night on the bricks. Yeah.
Well, I got my eye on the bus there, so.
What?
I said I have my eye on the bus.
Yeah.
I gotta walk home from here, actually. Look close enough.
We gotta stop mating like
Here
this.
we are.
Yeah. Everybody's got their cameras out.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
so excited.
Good, that's a good thing. The more the merrier.
Yay. Well, we're all ready, so yay.
And the tent has come down, signaling an end to our Occupy. Which we know is going to come to this anyway, folks. Let's get real.
I would like to make it clear that it's a general understanding if we haven't been asked to leave,
What is that?
there's been a problem
What do we do with this?
I don't
Oh, that's
know,
chalk.
but I've got all I can
Chalk, save it.
Right.
Yeah, save it. Put it in the bag. Yeah, because we can use chalk.
to a place where it will become
It can be reused for the 101.
most definitely are.
Yeah, we just
But
chalk
right now, it's not
every
the
week.
forest guys.
We've been
It's
chalking
park
every night.
rangers.
Where's the
We've been
tents and
chalking on
shit?
Drum Street
Because they've been harassing
leave
people
yet.
up there. So we've been just spontaneous chalking.
Everybody remain calm and stay healthy.
There we go, folks.
There we go.
There goes the tent. Yep, we're in kind of enjoying the Bay Bridge in the back. You can barely tell on the live stream. But Bay Bridge is all glittery. And I haven't been down here to Justin Herman in quite a while, or actually Chelsea, man.
Can't be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Until they flood it back. Just so you know, every time you walk away, one person gets
We got a yellow bag. Someone needs the bottom line. Justin Bryan.
American Brian. That's how you saw it too. American Brian, IRA guard and a footballer. That's young kids. Be considered for city. Alright? Seriously. Otherwise I'm going to LA. I'd like to hear.
Thank you for watching, our people. We're out here at, those of you who just joined us, we're out here at Chelsea Manning Plaza at the foot of Market Street here in San Francisco. Police had to come and tell us to remove our tents or face arrest and confiscation of the tent, which I believe what is happening. And it's getting late, and I'm looking at these buses that are going by because I'm going to have to hop on one here in a bit. But it looks like our volatile situation here has been eliminated. I'm tired. I've been out here since 12 o'clock, folks. Live streaming on and off. Hope you enjoyed some of the earlier stuff that we had on today. Anyway.
I heard you.
All right. So I don't think are we gonna have any more problems with Policios, Popo?
They probably just like keep some babysitters on us while they kick us up and down the street a little while.
All right.
It seemed to me that if we're going to handle the tent and the vigil thing where it's being moved across the street,
Okay.
Do that.
Kind of loud over there, though. Much louder than it is here. As you were complaining about noise earlier.
The boys in the
You still have some viewers there?
Yeah.
Just a real
Actually
quick,
picked up a couple.
Just a real quick note for those of you out there that are really excited and passionate about the film and photography industry and would like to become a revolutionary. Being a citizen journalist is not as easy as it looks. I carry around generally several bags, usually much larger than this. This is the newest edition. I'd say around 75 pounds, just like an average Marine on a day patrol.
What are you, a burro?
I've got a computer with me. I've got a camera with me. I've got a backup camera with me. Unfortunately, I have no Wi-Fi. I have no money.
So make a donation. Where do you make a donation at? What's your
donations,
website? Yeah.
It's on my website, independentcitizenmedia.weebly.com. But we need more than just a donation here and there. I mean, I have a few donations, but that doesn't really help.
Well, it helps.
Support anything.
Every little bit helps, brother.
You get a $20 donation every 6 months. I try to broadcast as much as possible, and I've been here since Occupy started. And a lot of people get into it, they got some money out of it, and then they got out of it. And people like you and me that are still dedicated journalists doing this, nobody cares.
Oh yeah, they do.
So if you really want to do this,
don't
you
say that.
You have to have a passion for it.
Yeah, you gotta be passionate, but
you're gonna need to be a real
it's not
activist,
an impossible thing.
real
Come
patriot,
on.
Real.
I got it down to one bag myself, folks.
Real person. There's no fake bullshit.
And most of it's cords.
Journalism like this, you do have to look at it from both sides. I understand.
Well, if you want to get a story,
public space, and people.
If you want to get a story out there,
but I also understand this is our space, and this is where we protest.
But if you want to get a story out there, you have to be persistent. Persistency is one of the keys to being a good journalist, right? Because a lot of it is a lot of waiting around to see if something's going to happen.
Definitely, and sometimes it's timing. You got to be in the right place at the right time for something to happen for you. And I'm not trying to make $1 million off of this or anything. If I did, I'd give it all back to the homeless and start a foundation for citizen journalism and something like that.
Well, come by this week. Because my project is taking more form, right?
Right on. That's great.
And I could use some help in some areas.
I'll have more time on my hands now that I'm in the city and.
I need some help writing. I need some help writing a sales pitch, like when we go into places.
I'm not so good on sales pitches.
Well, you can help me though. You can help me. We have to have something.
I do good at
Listen, brother, we have to have something that we can talk to people about, and I want to come up. I want to sit with somebody and talk about. It doesn't have to be like a real, but we need to come up with key points to talk to people about it, why we're doing this. And, because we want to look professional and we want to make sure that, because we are professionals. I'm a fucking professional.
Oh, here.
Time to sit down,
You're right back.
I've been in your position, brother, so don't feel like you're alone, okay?
I'm not trying to bust out a sob story. I'm just trying to say there's
folks.
There's some details there that people should know about what it's like to be out here.
I'm getting a story.
I'm not trying to compare my sob story to anybody else's and say mine's worse than theirs or something. And I got your camera.
There we go. I got it now. I need to get a little stand for this. I like having the tripod's too much to carry around.
I like that little setup there. I see you sitting there at the pod, and then you can stand up and you get some real good altitude.
You can get way above crowds.
Oh yeah.
Right. The next step though is balloons.
That'd be cool for my camera. I can screw that on. Has the mount?
Yeah.
You could screw that on and get like way up, nice wide angle HD views and stuff. So I'm gonna have to
during the daytime that'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got my eye on the bus over here.
Here, wait, I got one for you.
What kind of pie?
Occupy!
All right!
All right.
It's called Fashionably Late, kids.
Oh, yeah! Fashionably Late, kids. Hang out.
Deborah!
We still got a good crowd down here.
Pull out the camera again and take some more pictures now that Deborah's here.
I know, she probably shows up, right?
One of the primary comedians in
camp, and when I say primary, she has the jokes that will make you laugh, some of them will make you cry, some of them will even make you mad.
I get all the everything to get on the chat. I also get those. Let me know what the picture looks like and how the sound is doing. I appreciate it. It's a little dark out here. We don't have much light, so I'm sorry for the low quality pictures. Hey, well, they were over here and they basically left. We got a couple more out here. When we took the tent down, they left. The park rangers left, and 2 of the police left, and so the situation has mellowed out considerably. There's a sergeant that's still out here. That's what's going on, Rise. Thanks for the question. I appreciate people logging on to the social stream because I like talking to you people out there. And when there's not a hell of a lot going on, I can stop and check the messages. So we got a nice core group down here. Let's see. Well, there's about 20, I guess, 25. And I'm waiting on the bus because it looks like everybody's going to split.
I want some shock too. Where's Mikey?
Mikey! He's right behind you now.
I've been out here most of the day. Sorry about that. I'm getting tired. But I got my eye towards the bus.
Yeah, fashionably late. 11 o'clock, like 12 hours late. Right now, right. You're perfect. You're out here with the hot
Occupiers, meet me here at the front of the basketball court to get your ration of chalk and your graphic ordnance. It's here in the orange bag at the front of the... Well, this is the Julian Assange bocce ball tournament court.
That's a good one.
We're passing this chalk out like rifles out of the back of a Soviet pickup truck.
Yeah, I hear a pack of smokes and a cup of coffee coming. So I'm going to go home. Hey. My store stays open until 3 in the morning.
Everybody just start drawing pens on the ground, and then tonight we'll like sleep inside the house.
He just doesn't accept EBT.
That sucks.
Yeah, no. But he does accept debit cards.
I'm glad it's not pouring down.
Well, yeah, this is our best time of
It could make
year.
a difference in the decision to take the tent.
Oh yeah, right. My tent. I'd be wearing having my trench coat on and shit.
If it were pouring down rain,
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be down. I'd be at home where it's warm.
So you're gonna have to keep us in the loop on that.
because down here don't have that option.
Yeah, I know.
And
I love you, man.
The men's got to have options.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what to endlessly
Oh
say.
shit!
Well, you say
Big Daddy's
goodbye,
calling again.
and I'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Right? Just like I'm gonna say to you guys out here watching the live stream, we're gonna take it down. I gotta go home.
I used to live up in town hall. I lived up there, and then all the next
You can breeze to death out there in the
well, or
winter.
that's very
In the
real.
summer.
You're right, but you also have the drop in. Oh, hey, we're in town.
Oh yeah.
Security provided by
Well, it happens in San Francisco a lot too, you know.
Well, that's what I mean.
Veterans
It's
for
a
Peace
desire.
Nomad chapter.
Well, I like having people come and visit.
Yeah.
You know,
Who are you
and they're
working
welcome to stay if they
for?
like. You know,
The people.
That's nice.
as long as they don't make a habit out of it, right?
My place is too tiny.
Mine too, but I put up a cot. I don't care. You know.
Well, you know, if you're nice about it, they'll hopefully be nice to somebody else or nice back to you.
Yeah. I've had so many people that have been nice to me that I could never repay. I could never repay it back. All the kindness that's ever been shown to me, you know. So.
They're here in spirit.
So yeah, we're gonna.
I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm in the live stream, folks. Thanks for watching. Right. You know, it's been a nice day for live streaming. I haven't had any drops. Nobody's complained about the videos, the frames. Drop. And we've actually gotten the new camera works out really nice. I gotta work on getting a power plant working on it for it because it's actually a handheld computer, basically with a telephoto zoom lens.
I was happy to see the chalking.
Yeah, me too. It got over everybody's clothes. It's all over everything. When people get home, they're gonna notice it.
So it made an impression.
Yeah. And it'll be here for a few days. Yeah, right. That's only chalk. It was right out.
Yeah. Well, if they determine that.
Well, that definitely is my bus. And he's going to stop and take a piss. I know how this bus driver thing works. So.
Dude, I totally had a tin here last time this was here.
Folks, I'm going to say goodbye.
Oh, yeah?
Have a good night. Thanks for watching, folks.